Yo, what's up guys, welcome to the fresh new video on working with file on Python. So first we'll be working on a file system in Python. I will show you guys some of them, and for more you can check the description. So the number one here we have is os.work. Okay, so if you guys have watched my previous video, then probably you have idea about this function, and if not, then no problem, I'll show you example of it. So okay, let me code first. So okay, so let's run it. Okay, you can see here it is printing all the file location in C drive. uh, so you can see here by pausing the video. Okay, so let me explain the code. So this function, okay, the main logic behind it here is this function. So what does it do? Okay, so as you can see, its name os.work, that means work to os. Okay, so and inside here parameter, I have given a c, like a c drive location, a root. So what does it do is basically it walk through C drive, and this statement, this for loop, you can see for files in os.work, and I have given a parameter of C directory. Okay, so basically in simple language you can can understand it as a for files in C directories. Okay, so for files in C directory, print files, and it is printing all the file location, and you can see here C program files, adobe reader dc. Okay, as you can see here the location of the file. So our first function is os.work, and we have seen example. So the number two is checking file existence, and for that we have os.path and .exist. Okay, so exist. So and we have to give here a file name, and for that I will give a test.py, and this file is located in desktop, you can see here. So and I will store the result in a variable called tree, and at the end I will print tree variable. So if this file exists, then it will return true, and if not, then it will return false. So you can see here the file exists, true, and I will give here name yes, so that our current file did not came in existence. So run it, and you can see here it is returning false. So and the last one we have is os dot make dirs, that is for creating directory, and for that you can check the description. There I have given a link for this files working with file system. Okay, I'll show you here. Okay, I have I have prepared a document for file handling and file working with file system in Python. So I have uh, okay, so if we have already download this network programming in Python file, then scroll bottom, then you can find a document related to file. So and if you have not download it, then check the description, I have given a link there. So okay, and you can see here file positions, renaming file, os.remain rename current file and comma new file, and you can see example here. Okay, and I hope this might useful to you for learning a Python. Okay, so let's okay, now let do reading and writing with a file. I have prepared a document for this also, and here you can get example for reading and writing file. And I have prepared it with a network programming file. So if you have downloaded it already, then okay, and if not, then check description box for the link. Okay, so we can see a syntax here for opening a file. Syntax here for opening a file, as for open file, file name, access mode, buffering, and you can see here description of parameter. A file name, the file name argument is a string value that contains name of the file. Access mode, it determines the mode in which file has to be opened, and if the buffering value is set 0, no buffering take place. You can read the these lines, this description of this parameter by downloading this file from the my drive link given in description. So, and also we can see here accessing mode, R, RB, and R plus, and a lot of more, AB for append, and W plus for writing. And you can see a description to R open file for reading only, R plus open file for reading and writing both. So, and you can get here file object attributes, file.close, file.mode, and you can get here some examples of reading and writing file. And for write mode, I can see here some example. So I'll show you some example for reading and writing a file. First, to open a file, we'll okay, according to our syntax, I will open a file in file variable. Okay, file equals to open, and file name. Okay, this is my test .2py is in desktop. So okay, so I will make here a new txt document and rename it as a test2, and I'll give here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10, and I will save it. So okay, and I will give here a file name test dot txt, and if it is in another location not in desktop, for example it is in D drive, or it is in inside a folder in desktop, then you have, and your program file is outside the desktop, or simply in your the txt file is in another location and your program file is in another location, then you have to give here path. For example, C is to something like that, desktop. Okay, so and so the purpose of os.work in previous tutorial I have told you is to find the actual path of the file and paste it here, so that it will become easier for us to read the file. And so I'm reading a file, so I'll give here R plus mode for reading. And okay, let me fix this first. Okay, so and for okay, file dot read and print str. Okay, let's run. Okay, no source file or directory test.txt. Okay, I have given test2. So basically this problem arises, and this if test.txt exists indexed on in any other location, then here in the case we have to use os.work and search for the test.txt file, and it will give a path of the test.txt, and we'll paste it here and run the code, and it will not show any error. So for now we have to give a test2.txt and run the code. Okay, so basically it is showing output 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, as you can see here. So we have read data from file, and also you can give here a byte. For example, this is a buffer size 1024, and then then it will read only 1024 bytes of data. Okay, so if 10 bytes, then okay, it is only showing 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I hope we have understood. Okay, so for writing a file, so first okay, file equals to open test3.txt, and comma w plus. Okay, and okay, let's see in our document what is there for writing a file. So here we have syntax file object dot write string. Okay, so first we have to input, take input as string equals to input. Okay, and we have to write. Okay, file dot write string. So let's run this code. Okay, it is asking for input. So basically I am inputting here my laptop name is source vivo book, and I will give enter here. Okay, file is not defined. Okay, okay, so it is asking here for input. So vivo book, and let's see. Okay, no error, that means it has write this string successfully. So let's open here test.t. Okay, you can see here ss vivo book. So in this way we can perform reading and writing file in Python. So yeah, this was for today tutorial, and next tutorial is coming on total Python graphics, and for that I have made a simple program. You can see here, I'll show you guys here. Okay, okay, so now this is a bouncing ball program I have made it from total graphics. So I will upload the basic of totals, and I'll explain you how this code works in next tutorial.